Hey, yo, what is the NLH Crew? Welcome back to another episode of Half Court News. And as always, you know we got an all-star sideline for today's story. So without any further ado, let's jump into it. I'm already done here, have your thought back. Alright, before we get into the stories of the video, I know y'all remember Thought Back, this intro, the goated intro of way back NLH Media. It's an NLH certified hood classic for the throwback viewers that are in this. If not, welcome to the channel. Anyway, we're going to jump right into the first story. We're going to talk about how the NBA playoffs have officially started. And we're going to talk about the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Phoenix Suns. Shout out to my dog J612, the certified Anthony Edwards nuts glazer, no P Diddy. But that boy went off for a 30-piece McNuggets against the Suns and a 120-95 win, taking game one. I'm not going to cap. I cannot wait to see what Minnesota does. G shit. This is the most relevant Minnesota has been in a fat-ass minute. Minnesota has not been relevant since the OG Kevin Garnett days. It has not been relevant since Jimmy Butler pulled up and then whooped somebody's ass in the practice facility, then left. But yeah, Minnesota got some traction. Minnesota got some motion. Fuck Karl Anthony Towns. He's the Drake of the NBA. He's the softest big man in the league. But besides that, Rudy Gobert is cool or whatever. He'll throw a left hand, he'll throw a right hook, and then he'll also cause COVID-20 to happen again. Pray it doesn't happen. Pray to God. Pray for better days. No Blueface. Shout out Blueface. And yeah, can't wait to see what happens. The rest of the playoffs have been pretty solid though. Like, we had the play-in stuff a few days back, and then as the recording of this video, Cleveland's up 1-0 against the Magic. Do I really care? Not really. My Knicks got up the lead against the 76ers. Fuck Joel Embiid. How the fuck you win MVP the season before and then you lose game one to the Knicks? And right now, Denver is losing to the Lakers as they're recording this video. It's the end of the first quarter, 33-25. But yeah, that's enough with the NBA news. Long story short, shout out that dog, Anthony Edwards. He got that dog in him. On to the next story though. Up next, we're going to talk about some rap news. Jesus Christ, and both of these stories I'm about to cover in the rap section, it's just nothing but beefs. This guy talking shit about this guy, talking about this guy's girl, talking about this guy's career, talking about you ain't shit, you ain't shit, you ain't got this, you ain't got this. Like, bro, what the fuck, man? But we're going to start off with Quavo versus Chris Brown. First, Quavo sending shots at this boy Chris Brown, doing a drive-by like it's GTA San Andreas, talking about his girl, talking about this, talking about XYZ in the third on his track called Tender. And then Chris Brown had to get his get back with his track called Weakest Link. And he's over here coming at him talking about blah, 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 XYZ in the third, just getting on his case about his girl, and then this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And I'm just like, bro, come on, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. This is getting Chris Brown back in the mainstream. Well, like, he's always been mainstream, but this is getting him, like, a little bit more emotion than usual. Like, bro, I'm going to keep it a buck 50. Bro dropped the album. People was excited about Chris Brown, had some motion on it, but like, come on. It kind of died out kind of fast because they had like 20, 30 tracks on that hoe. Like, come on, man. That was kind of, but Chris Brown got it, but not really. But when it comes to the Quavo side, he's getting more motion. He's getting more recognition. Like, I know bro just went crazy on the Billboard like a few months back, but like this is putting him more on the recognition chopping block even more than he ever has before, but yeah, my final verdict on this Chris Brown Quavo shit is El Quavo, El Chris Brown. Nah, let me stop trolling. But yeah, we got some more rap beef we're going to talk about in the next one. Last but not least, we got to talk about this Drake versus the Avengers type beat that's been going on over the past few days, weeks, whatever the fuck. So Drake over here beefing with Kendrick. Drake over here beefing with The Weeknd. Drake over here beefing with basically everybody that was on fucking Magic Music at this point. Nah, let me stop trolling. I really had to mention Trippie Redd for the one time because he's been irrelevant as fuck. But that's besides the point. Anyway, Drake's beefing with everybody. Drake drops the track. And then it's supposed to be subliminals thrown at Kendrick Lamar talking about how you got a size 7 shoe, blah, 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 how you ain't shit, and how you over here, blah, 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 XYZ in the third, right? And then Rick Ross feels some type of way like he rich homie Quan, shout out 2011, And then he claps back with Champagne Moments, and he talking shit about bro. Talking about, oh, you ain't shit, da-da-da-da-da, you got a nose job, da-da-da-da-da, and all this other shit, right? Which is hilarious. Like, his big ass BBL Drizzy, bro over here just talking all this shit just for no fuck. Like, bro, it's just fucking crazy. And then Drake recently dropped another track, and there's subliminals that it could be something towards the Rick Ross shit, but at the same time, it could also be some shit on Kendrick. So, I don't know. Drake versus the Avengers, Drake versus Mansion Music is just hilarious. Like, why does the rap game have beef with Drake? What did Drake do to you, bro? Well, I don't like Drake as much as the next guy. I don't rock with him as much as the rest of the block doesn't rock with him. But what did he do to deserve the pain and suffering from everybody? Like, let's join the Drake block party. Like, sure, let's make fun of him because he's Jewish. Sure, let's make fun of him because of X, Y, Z in the third. By the way, I don't judge you if you are what you are. Just playing around, horsing around, just a little bit of dicking around over here at NLH Media. But that's besides the point. Like, what is the reasoning for this beef? I genuinely don't know. I can't give an answer. I've done research. I've done my analytics. I could understand it with the other stuff. Like, The Weeknd makes sense. Kendrick, to a certain extent. With Rick Ross, I genuinely can't tell you. With the Metro shit, yeah, that all makes sense. Like, yeah, Metro, Future, all of them, yeah, they got beef with Drake. Yeah, we still don't trust you. That album was low-key kind of fire. Can't even lie. Type shit. Shout out my dog Lewis at work. They'll be singing like that. But, yeah. Final conclusion on this is Drake got beef with the whole world for no reason, and Rick Ross had his get back because he believed that he felt some type of way about it on his 2011 Rachel McQuan type beat. But with all that being said, thank you for coming through to the channel. Thank you for watching another episode of Half Court News. If you made it through the end of the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Always helps the channel out. And comment down below Triple L, because you know we always living like Larry. With all that being said, NLH never lose hope even though hope is lost. And I'm going to catch all y'all in the next one. Peace. Yeah! Before I had this fame, before I had these chains, before I had this money, before I made it rain, I was just a young kid on the block.